What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and we got a lot of news to talk about, especially from Jordan Brand. But if you have a second, please hit this video with a thumbs up. It goes a long ways, and let's see if we can get this video to 500 likes. Keeping this nice and short, the highlights would be a first look at two Air Jordan 9 releases, one in 2018, the other one, it could be 2017, or it could be 2018. A first look at the Air Jordan 6 UNC, aka University Blue. Also a first look at the Air Jordan 6 Pinnacle Flight Jacket. There's a lot more from Jordan Brand, we have a lot from Nike, we have a little bit from Adidas, and the highlight there would be a first look at the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Beluga 2.0, aka Bold Orange. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. Sneakers and Stuff is back with another collaboration with Adidas on two colorways of the NMD R2. Now the pack is known as Gray Melange pack, and one comes in a lighter shade of gray while the other features a darker shade of gray. Constructed with stretch materials as well as nubuck, we have white across the boost midsole and black on the outsole. For those that are interested, the pack drops on June 28th. Retail price is $140 each. Kanye West was seen in his new Adidas Yeezy runner, which is a part of his Yeezy Season 6. Now the shoes, which in my opinion are absolute trash and looks like a few past releases, which includes the Air Jordan 11 Low IE, is rumored to release during 2018. I did want to share this image just because a lot of people have been including it on the blogs and everything like that, and it was written on SneakerFiles.com, so I felt like throwing it in here. A lot of hate on this shoe, and I 100% agree with the hate on this. But if you like them, no disrespect, buy what you like. This is a first look at the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2, known as Bold Orange or Beluga 2.0. Now, this is a sample, so things could change along the way. But they do look almost identical to the mock-up that was provided some time back. But as you can see, pretty much all gray covers the shoes with a little bit of orange, which lands on the SPLY 350, as well as the back heel. As for a release, they're going to drop in October, and the retail price will be $220. It's still a bit early for availability, but you guys know how it is with Yeezys. They just, once they drop, like, they're gone. We have a first look at a couple Nike Air VaporMax releases in connection with NikeLab. So the first one is a mids release, and it features Midnight Fog, Cargo Khaki, and Desert Moss. The Desert Moss almost has a gold hue to it, while the midsole is blacked out. The second pair is for women and is known as Tea-Berry, and they actually feature a college navy, tape gray, and tea-berry color theme. This pair, which I kind of like better, even though it's for women, has purple, which lands on the swoosh, and that lands within the visible air unit. The two are dropping on June 20th for $190. Both are also said to be on the limited side of things, so don't be surprised if they sell out. Nike Sportswear is continuing the 20th anniversary of the Nike Air Max 97, and on the screen right now we have what's being called white snakeskin. Typically I don't like all white shoes, but this pair, there's just something about them. They feature all white, like I said, but it has snakeskin detailing across the mudguard. 3M accents will land on the panel as well as the tongue. At the time of shooting this, a release date isn't known. This could possibly just start showing up at Nike Sportswear retailers soon. When that does happen, retail price will be $160. A new colorway of the Nike Kobe AD has leaked, and they feature a Igloo in black colorway. So Igloo, I'm assuming, covers the uppers, which is actually kind of like a blue frost or even like a mint blue type of shade. And then black lands on the swoosh, Kobe branding outsole, and speckled on the midsole. Honestly, it's not a bad look, and they drop July 1st. Retail will be $160. Maya Moore recently celebrated her birthday, and Jordan Brand helped out by giving her what's being called the Red Velvet Air Jordan 31. The shoes, which are a PE, they are not expected to release, feature a white and burgundy color theme, which mimics that of a red velvet cake. In addition, we have Maya Moore branding, the MM, which lands on the tongue, as well as the insole, and then silver is applied to the Jumpman. It's not a bad looking shoe. If they did release, I probably wouldn't cop, but if it went on sale, possibly. Jordan Brand has officially unveiled the Air Jordan Converse pack, and the actual name of it is being called The Two That Started It All. This was taken from the press release. When Michael Jordan signed his first professional contract, it came with a unique clause allowing participation in competitive off-season pickup games. Specifically, this clause allowed for Jordan's love of the game, a desire to play anywhere, anytime, regardless of potential liability. Jordan's relentless pursuit of off-season competition was solidified before his pro career even began. During high school, he spent countless summer days at Wilmington's Empire Park challenging anyone who would accept. This embrace of playground hoops also continued during trips from the University of North Carolina. The most memorable examples of the love of the game contract clause are the famous UNC alumni games that took place in 1986 and 1987. While the September 6, 1986 game was played between Tar Heels alumni during the dedication of the Dean Edward Smith Center, the June 28, 1987 game raised the stakes by making it against a star-studded rival alumni team. Never missing an opportunity to compete, MJ shined in both games while wearing his second signature sneaker. Not only did MJ put on a show, he also unknowingly debuted his original player edition, or PE colorway. In the 1986 game, he wore the Chicago home colorway of the Air Jordan 2 that featured a never-before-seen detail, Carolina blue on the heel. In the 1987 game, he opted for a low version of the 2 in his alma mater's team colors. Now, the 2 returns to honor both games by combining the original 1986 PE 2 with the 1987 game date. MJ's refusal to skip the 1984 game is another classic example of his love of the game. Having just been drafted, it was arguably in the best interest to decline, but instead he helped lead the USA men's basketball team to a gold medal. During the games, he wore his favorite Converse model, the Fast Break. To honor his memorable performances in Converse sneakers at the University of North Carolina, including a national title, and in the 1984 Olympics, the Fast Break returns in Carolina blue. So, the thing I see wrong here is I don't recall Jordan wearing the Converse Fast Break mid in college, but I'm pretty sure he wore the pro leather. I could be wrong on that. Either way, they still drop on June 28th. Retail will be $300. In a couple weeks, Jordan Brand will debut the Air Jordan 31 Low Chicago Away. The Chicago Away edition will launch alongside the home, but as you can see, they feature an all red color theme. However, there's a little bit of chrome that wraps the heel. For those that want to pick these up, they drop June 30th. Retail will be $160. This pair along with the home are both something I see myself purchasing. However, I'm going to wait till they go on sale. Last week, we gave you a first look at the DJ Khaled Air Jordan 3, known as Grateful, and now we bring you a detailed look. So the shoes, which comes in predominant red, has a little bit of backlash on them. It seems like, well, to me, a lot of people would like them, myself included. I definitely like them, but that isn't the case. In addition, there is elephant print, which does stand out a bit more than usual, and that's because of the red. And then the hang tag says "We the best," and that lands on the heel as well. On one of the heel tags, it reads #grateful, #we the best, #still in the meeting. The other inside of the heel tab reads #major key, #bless up, #jumpman23. Now, as most of you guys know, there are no plans for this pair to release. However, if they did drop, would you pick them up? I myself would. And to me, it doesn't matter if it's collaboration with DJ Khaled or just a straight Jordan Brand release. I would grab them just on the simple principle that I like them. But leave a comment below and let me know. Around a month ago, we shared on Sneaker Files as well as in one of the news videos that the Air Jordan 3 Black Cat was rumored to return during December 2017. Now, I'm not sure why, but a lot of different websites started to republish this article like it was something new, when it's not. So, with that being said, I'm going to include it in this video just because why not? And if they do release like this, these are dope. But I do need to add, it isn't confirmed if they will release just like the 2007 pair. And as you guys know, this will be 10 years since the last time they dropped. The actual colorway is black, 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 which pretty much mimics this. Dropping in December, we don't have a set release date, and retail price will be $190. I do hope they drop the Black Cat, the actual 2007 release, but you never know, Jordan Brand throws some things out there. So once again, I'm going to ask you guys, leave a comment below. Do you think Jordan Brand should debut the 2007 release once again, or change things up a bit and drop something new? In 2018, we will see a handful of Air Jordan 9 releases. We've already showed a baseball glove inspired pair, as well as a white, black, and gold one. Now we have what's being called Bred, and they come in a simple black, anthracite, and university red colorway. As you can see, black covers pretty much everything. However, there is anthracite used on the outsole. Constructed with leather up top, patent leather runs across the mudguard, wraps the toe, heel, and around the collar. University red lands on the heel, as well as the Jumpman on the midsole and the tongue branding. At the time of shooting this, no release date, expected to drop during January of 2018. Retail price will be $190. So far, this is the best pair, in my opinion that is dropping during 2018 of the Air Jordan 9. Rumor broke some months back that Jordan Brand would release an Air Jordan 6 known as UNC or University Blue. Over the weekend, we got our first look at the pair, and as you can see on the screen, it's pretty much exactly like an infrared release. However, instead of red, we have blue. Still, they feature predominant black up top. This image isn't the best, I'll be honest with you guys, but it's possible that they will have the 3M detailing like the OG release, and that would be pretty dope. Also, we have a translucent outsole. For me, 100% pickup. You guys already know I'm a huge fan of blue. As for the release details, they drop on December 30th. However, I've also heard that they're going to drop on December 23rd. So I'm not too sure about the date. However, that's pretty damn close to Christmas. But whenever they drop, I'll make sure to let you know, and retail price is the standard $190. Sometime back, we gave you a first look at the Air Jordan 6 flight jacket. However, the shoes were not assembled, so technically, I would like to call this a first look. So the flight jacket is a part of Jordan Brand's Pinnacle series, which means that one, will have a little bit better quality, and two, the price will jump up. Now, inspiration comes from Michael Jordan and his infamous bomber jacket that he wore during an appearance he made on Saturday Night Live, and this took place back in 1991. The bomber jacket he had on comes in almost an olive green hue, but it features quilted stitching as well as black accents, so that is applied here on the Air Jordan 6. Now, the shade of green used is a bit darker, but I actually like that better. Quilted stitching lands on the panels, and it looks like the uppers are constructed with nylon. Black accents the tongue as well as the liner, the heel, midsole, and outsole. And the outsole is accompanied with translucent hits. Now for the release date, we don't have a specific date, but they are expected to drop during August, and retail price will be $225. Now, I kind of like these. When I originally saw them, I wasn't really feeling them. I didn't like what they were doing. But now that they're assembled, it look a little bit better, actually a lot better in my opinion. I thought I was done with the news video, but something else leaked. This is the Air Jordan 9 baseball glove, which comes in brown leather. So just like the black pair, but except we have brown up top. They feature woven across the panels and heel, which mimics that of a baseball glove. In addition to the raw laces, white covers the midsole and outsole. Now it's possible the number 45 will be on the heel, we just don't have the image as of yet. The black pair does feature the number 45. Now here's some additional information on this pair. When you purchase the Air Jordan 9 baseball glove, they will be wrapped in plastic. And apparently you won't know which colorway you're going to actually receive until you open it. Now that actually seems kind of cool. At the same time, I don't like either of them, so I'm going to pass on it. And as far as a specific date or anything like that, we have no idea. It could be 2017, it could be 2018. But as soon as I hear more details, I'll make sure to let you know. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. From this video, what I like would be the possible return of the original from 2007 Black Cat Air Jordan 3. Also, the Air Jordan 6 UNC. That pair probably is my favorite from the video, but coming in a close second would be the Take Flight Air Jordan 6. Last but not least, I'm kind of feeling the Air Jordan 9 Bred. It's decent. I just feel like I need to see more images and give it time, and it's going to grow on me more. The color combination is nice. I will give them that. It's just the patent leather to me, I don't know. But leave a comment below and let me know from this video what you liked or what you disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.